Hey Chevy. Hey Cynthia. Thanks for popping by. We're just doing a live drive home. Huh? Yeah, just right off. As usual, I'm late at getting ready. Just how it goes.
Did you turn your sound?
I did. Can everybody hear me okay? Oh, the bikes are here again. These bikes like swing out at this place. Oh, it's moved. Oh, it's over here. What are you doing, you dongle dolph? It's because you bought a crappy flipping Jeep. That's what you do. You more like to break down. Anyway, hey Melissa, how are you doing? Thank you for the promotions on your live stream. As usual, I'm late.
Because we were listening to Melissa.
Hey DJ, how you doing, mate? Oops. As I was saying, I'm late as usual. Well, hopefully we can get you up to 500 and get you those watch hours as well, Melissa. I know anyone that's in here has all just come off of your live stream, so. Well, I feel that we're all here to do it together, all here to help one another. I get so sick of going on to those live shows that it's just full of so much drama. I'm fed up with all of that.
I know our group is so positive.
Yeah. I want to help one another. That's what I like. Well, yeah, somewhat back, but yeah.
Both of us and Dash and Grandpa have been MIA.
Oh, he's out. I thought I saw some videos. Well, he could have scheduled those.
I've been fine. Ray was a little under the weather, but he's getting better.
Yeah. Now, if I could actually get some bloody work, that would be nice. DoorDash is.
I don't really have a channel. I'm just his sidekick.
As I said, on the stream. Wish I had. Yeah. I wish I'd known about it earlier too. It took a while to start doing live streams, I think, or getting more into it. And then, you know, I think when we got onto Chuck's channel, and then I think it all started with Chuck's channel. You know, there was a lot of people there that are now in the group, and then going on to Sheila's channel too. It just seemed to culminate a bigger, more less drama group. Well, actually, we don't have any drama.
Yeah, I found a lot of you guys on other people's channels.
Yeah, Sheila's. Oh, wow.
Angela's.
Oh, yeah, Angela's. I forget Angela. Yeah, there's a good following on Angela's too. We have fun on that one. I think when she does it on a Friday night live, when she got a husband as well with her, that's fun.
Well, her and David did one yesterday too.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, remember? Or was it Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
I'm unsure. I forget what day. I've been off sick for a week or more, so I really don't know. I have enough trouble trying to remember what the day is as it is.
Try to keep them straight, but that's a tough job.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, it's what time is it? Oh, just got 9 o'clock. Why did I have to question what the bloody
10
time
after
is?
9.
Yeah.
You know, we noticed 2 Thursdays ago Chuck didn't come on. You never know whether he's fallen asleep or
Not Chuck.
not
Brandon.
Chuck. Dashing Grandpa Brandon.
Yeah.
You never know whether he's fallen asleep or forgotten or what. But last Thursday it was Ray. So.
Tuesday, sorry.
No, Brandon's show last Thursday we didn't
Brandon.
look to see if he was on because you were sick.
Yeah, I didn't do anything with YouTube last week. I don't know, I just didn't want to do anything.
Well, Brandon has fallen asleep before he not put his show on. He hasn't fallen asleep during his show, unlike he, who we won't mention.
I feel eyes are upon me. One time you fall asleep.
No, it was more than once.
Well, one published time you fall asleep. There isn't a video that I have in my that is unpublished where I actually did fall asleep while I was doing a video. I was doing a roundup video and I was just went. I haven't published that yet.
Melissa's laughing at you.
It's alright, I'm used to it. Wendy laughs at me all the time. And I know that she's laughing at me because I'm not laughing at the time.
I laughed at the bird.
Yeah, I got whacked by a bird. That's when I got sick. This is it, people. I said, when that bloody bird hit me, whacked me on the side of the head, and then it stood in front of me and it was chirping away and I was giving it some earache as well. And I said, if I start sniffling, it's you I'm coming to, mate. You giving me bloody bird flu.
Melissa says it's going to be quite a while before we let it go. That's true.
Bloody bird flu. Bird flew in the side of my head, smacked me in the side of the head.
Birds, you falling asleep.
Oh, yeah, and that.
And the bird.
It was after that the bird hit me too that I fell asleep. Maybe I got concussed. That bloody bird.
I laughed so hard.
She did. You could hear at the end of the short video I did laughing. She was so concerned. What's happening? We're going for a drive home. That's what we're doing, Anna.
And a banana. I can't have bananas.
You old ones.
Do what?
Nothing.
I'm not supposed to.
Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, it's still pretty light out, isn't it?
Shows up lighter in the video than it is.
Yeah.
It's not completely dark yet.
The eyes of the camera are better than VPN Air eyes.
Anything's better than my eyes.
We go just a different way. We just go a little bit different. We always go the same flipping way home. I'll go left. I'm going to
Clear my way.
one. got to tell you, coming down this part of the road is a little bit of a worry.
What?
What's that?
I have to look out my window to check. I'm like, it's dark outside for me.
So we come around this corner here. And this, I just actually hate this flipping corner. And yet I chose to come down here, I know. How crazy. You're gonna what?
I am drunk driving.
Yeah, piss off, dickhead.
Want me to zap him?
You can indeed. Not so positive back then, everybody, but well, when you turn your lights up a bit higher.
Uh-oh, stream is glitching, Melissa said.
You what?
Melissa said the stream is glitching.
Because we've been around that dodgy corner, probably. Yeah, I would imagine Vippin, it's not the best place to go down. Well, actually, all around
running
there.
smooth again now.
Maybe all the trees around it, I don't know.
Yeah, those corners up there, we were going to lunch one Saturday afternoon, came up to those corners and saw a big cloud of like smoke or something go up in the air and came around the corner. There'd been a head-on collision.
It literally just that. Yeah.
We didn't go to lunch.
Yeah, that guy. He just bought that car too, by the looks of it. The one in the, it was a Toyota.
Hi, Howard, kitty.
And yeah, I got the side of it, got to his window, and he'd already gone.
Yeah.
I said sorry to wish him on his way, but there's just nothing you could have done with him. And then when I rushed over to the truck and barely even got to the cabin of the truck, and I could just smell the Vippin booze out of it. And the bloke was like whining about his leg and that, and I wasn't very friendly, put it that way. I would have broke his other bloody leg. But
yeah, because the man you hit can't complain.
yeah, bloody hate drivers like that.
For the grace of God, it could have been us.
Yeah, we know it just happened because we were waiting to pull out onto the main road, just a little ways down there, about half a mile down it, a quarter of a mile down there, and saw that Toyota go in front of us, and then we followed on a little bit behind him, and that was it.
We were just talking about you and Angela. You're live. Wasn't it last night?
Oh, you know, it was last night.
I think it was last night.
It was.
Oh, now that I have somebody here to confirm, now you're going to agree with me.
It's an unusual thing.
Only because you were going to be proven wrong.
David, tell her it was Sunday. And now we're coming into the city of Raytown, the place I do not like to deliver very often. Oh, that's a bit of a horrible place to break down. We need more light down here. I don't know why they don't have a lot of
There
light.
on the left is where I went this morning. Start physical therapy.
Howard. At the house, I know it gets them at least 2 or 3 hours a day.
When I'm at work.
Oh.
The house, I know it gets them at least 2 or 3 hours a day. Not more. Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, thank you, Mary. I need to stream.
Would have never guessed that you love kitties.
Yeah.
So does Ray.
Yeah, I catnapped many of them back home. I didn't kidnap them, I catnapped them. Everybody in our row when I was growing up, if they couldn't find their kitty cats at night, they'd just come and knock on our door to see if their cats were at our door. And only one time I went home with a goat.
She knows Ray does too. Yes, he does.
Only one time I went home with a goat.
People who love cats call them kitties.
Mm-hmm. There was like a plumbing merchant down there where you used to buy all the plumbing supplies. It was down there on the left. Unfortunately, it's closed now. I don't know what it is, but it was there for years and years. And I went in there to get some supplies one day many years ago, and there was 2 kitty cats in there.
Oh, it was Sunday because you did live last night.
Oh, okay. So there was 2 kitty cats in there. One was snoozing on the counter, and then there was this one little black kitty. And it was an old fella that was in there, and what I asked for, he had to go round the back to go find. Anyhow, while he was out, the little black kitty just wandered up to the door, and you could hear the door would automatically open because it had one of them silly buzzer things on it. Wander out, do a walk of the perimeter, come back in, make sure all was okay. Every 10 minutes, this cat would go for a walk around the perimeter. He was on guard duty. Yeah, there was another security cat. One who was related to the other security cat. Maybe the same one. Maybe that was where he retired to. But the other one just was sleeping. Dun, 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 dun. So we always gone past the we went past there last night. For those who didn't.
Several of them were with us.
Oh.
Maybe everyone but Melissa.
Yeah, we went past the Chiefs Stadium. Oh, I'm gonna release a short video. I was gonna do it earlier, but I didn't do it. Gonna release a short video in a little while, or maybe I'll go out tomorrow now. And I went into Dollar General tonight down there in Greenwood while we were that way, and there's no one at the counter. You know, some flipping places you go to and they have like a little dingy bell or something, and or a little buzzer to push. Well, this one has something a little bit better than it, and I kept playing with it. And I've never seen it. Blimey, that thing was pretty loud.
It was pretty big. It was a blue or purple?
Blue with red spot.
Blue pig that said, "Squeeze me for cashier" or something.
Yeah, I got it on video. And then you could hear the.
And it was loud.
Yeah. So you didn't hear it in the car. And then I pressed it again, and the woman went, "Okay, I'm coming. I said, "No," I'm just playing with it."
I think that's where the firemen come from that come to pick me up when you call them.
Yeah, they do. I sure got to see one of them as well. And there's two. There was two British blokes at that fire station too. One's moved on to elsewhere now, but there's another one.
There's a heart. You can't see in the dark.
That's okay, right there. People who live. Oh, okay. Come on.
People who love cats call them kitties. That's what she said.
They do love kitty cats.
And over to the left, the top floor is the city hall, and around back is the Raytown police station.
Oops. Yeah, this is City Hall. It looks more like a flipping old bill station.
Well, that's round back.
But I mean, look at it. All in blue. Looks like you got a flipping police station. I had to go to court in there once. Oh, look, they got some funny looking thing out there. That's what they spend all the money on, that City Heart thing there.
There's the, there's a handicap over to the side.
Let's see this heart thing. Whatever that sculpture thing is.
Turn your lights up.
That's as far as you're going to get. Don't need a new set of bulbs in there. Main beams, full beams.
See, it says police.
Oh yeah, Equilop. It says Equilop. Well, we don't need to go disturb the old bill.
No.
We're already driving crazy enough.
We'll wait until the people across the street go out.
Yeah.
It'll become more entertaining.
Yeah, we went outside the house one day. I walked out of the garage door, and then there was a bunch of cops in there flipping front garden, hiding behind trees with flipping.
SWAT team.
Hiding behind trees, aiming guns at the flipping house across the street. Okay, I guess the new neighbours are not so good after all.
No.
They spend a lot of money on flipping doing landscaping over there. That made it look pretty nice. Hey Duke, how are you doing, mate?
I can do.
I don't do Walmart Spark. Even though I do that, I am with them. If that makes any sense. I'm still on the app. But anyway, but to hear all the stuff that goes on, plus, with all these dodgy accounts with DoorDash, Uber Eats, etc. If you go on to Facebook Marketplace and tap in Uber account or DoorDash account, there's places that just sell or rent people's accounts. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's obviously for people that can't vip in. It's but you just never know who's going to walk up to someone's door. That's the worry. That's the worry that I have.
Pedro hates Spark. Although, in all fairness, he hated Walmart before he ever tried Spark. So.
Yeah, well, then that was his fault because he knew how to go with it, didn't he? I mean, Pedro knew that he was going to have to go into Walmart to do Walmart Spark. Come on, stop watching Pedro. Look. Too much drama.
Please.
No.
Becca Woodson.
Dum, dum, dum. I'm as quiet under here. It's a tad dark now. Well, crikey. Less cars on the driveway now. Yeah, truck and the old van are gone. Both of them are gone now.
Well, the truck wasn't ours, it was my brother's.
Yeah. I should put a warning. Ow.
Warning and Grace about to come on.
Yeah, I should have warned you all before that. Scary geezers coming on. Has anybody here? Has Kitty Cat gone off to get something to eat? YouTube? Oh, okay. It's latched onto our Wi-Fi now. There he does too. Are you at work? Is it going to be a 6-hour shift tonight, David, or are you there for all night long? I did a stupid thing tonight, everybody. I'd not been feeling that great, and I decided that I would go. I didn't really want anything to eat, but then I decided I would try one of those new McShite flipping $5 meal things.
McDonald's.
Yeah, that thing. I think I was right the first time. Never again. Never, ever, ever again. Crikey, everybody's quiet. Is anybody out there? Oh, yeah, you are. You're already in the video. Howard edits his own videos. Howard's gonna like the piggy video I've got. Well, maybe it might be a bit too noisy. But apparently you can find that little piggy in the doggy aisle, so I may have to go back and get one of those. I could use that for a car horn. Oh yeah, that's right, he has tums. He's got little biscuits, toes and tums.
Well, good night, everyone. I'm going in.
Oh, she's gonna wave. Oh, she just seen herself on the screen.
No, I'm not on there yet. I must be behind.
Oh, did you want to see yourself on the screen?
No.
Oh. She's like a deer in the headlights some days. Maybe I need to move it over a little bit.
Here I am.
This way a little bit. Oh, she's being there. Bigger mud that way. Howard says good night, Wendy.
Good night.
Ouch.
Oops, yours fell out. Mine didn't.
Mine fell out.
Mine didn't. This way it worked out.
It was Andy. Double watching. Oh, whoops. Oh, crikey. Oh, got 7 thumbs up too. Yeah, my old van has gone to a new owner. TV, telly and phone, huh? Wow. You'll have to play that short video that I got coming up for Howard. I've got to go fishing. When I go back to Dollar General, I'm going to have to go back and find one of those things. They told me it was in the doggy aisle. It's just like a little squeezy pig. I just felt that was so fun. Trouble is, if I put it in here, Wendy will get hold of it and drive me crackers with it. Okay. Well, she just locked me out, so I suppose she did think she's okay. Yeah, I'm so behind on videos as well. Got some videos, short videos to go up. I've got some other videos that I've got that I need to put together. Just making sure she gets in okay. Yep. I don't know what all the noises is. Some very odd noises. I did get a Coke today. Generally don't drink a lot of Coke. I'm not real fond of it. Unless it's that Mexican Coke. You got some Spark stuff, okay? some dirty stuff. I'd start with the Howard videos. Yeah, I don't drink a lot. I don't drink a lot of this stuff. I drink the Mexican Coke, and I don't drink that unless we go to a Mexican restaurant. But and I don't always have it there. I generally get a lot of water or lots of ice. I will drink Gatorade, but not too much of the other stuff. Hey Eric, how you doing, mate? Oh, I was watching Nieces. Oh, that's good. It's a little short. Oh, we've got to see that then. It's a little short. Yeah, I want to get one of those little piggy things, but that'll be up tomorrow. I've got a picture of a duck to go up as well. A video of a duck, a couple of videos of that. So yeah, there's some fun things coming up. And then when I go to the garage again, that has my old van, I'm sure the little kitty there, who's actually her name is Kitty, who just wandered into the garage one day and decided that was where home was. Creature of ducks I found on the steps. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, I know. I had to get a new tyre yesterday, because it got a bloody great nail in it. Unfortunately, when the nail was discovered, Wendy was at dialysis, and the bloody thing was flat. And so she had to call AAA because the van was about 10 miles away from me. I wasn't with her. But anyway, AAA got there very quick and got it all sorted. So I was quite happy with that. Not that she was on her own, because I mean there was other people there that she knew, but anyway, but got that when she came home, and I went to the tyre shop to get it repaired. I thought maybe they'll be able to vulcanise it, but then as I opened up the side door and saw where the nail was, I saw it straight away. There was a big bloody nail in it. Should have took a picture, but then you would have seen how bad my tyre was. It's like wow. But anyway, ended up getting another tyre, not a brand new one, but one that will do. I got now as well, one of them. Showing the treads. Oh, showing the bands. Ooh. Yeah, that's getting a little bit too close. Glad they came fast, because it's not always. No, it's not, is it? Good grief, it's not always that way. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, if any of you are interested, I don't know if you like to work on cars, or if you or if it's just a way of earning some money. But you might be interested in that. You can actually go out, get paid to go out and do those sort of things. I thought about doing it. I actually I signed up to do that, and it's just basically gig work. Yet again, another thing to put in your arsenal. And it's not with AAA. It's with, I'm gonna say, it's Allstate. So you can sign up with Allstate. I'll have to go back on my emails again to look at it. And basically, all they do is you got an app with it as usual, and you just I signed up. I signed up for it, and there was a background check as well. That's no problem. and you fill out all the usual stuff as usual. But what I wanted, where I didn't fail at anything, is where I got. It said that they wanted a drug test. Okay, no problem. But then when they sent the message through, they said it was a medical. They wanted you to do a medical thing, and I went, well, that's not a drug test. You're talking about something completely different now. And hey, Cindy. Oh, my bloody GPS driving.
Drive to highlighted route.
Bloody be driving you to highlighted route in a minute, you bloody stupid thing. Anyway, so you can go and sign up with Allstate basically, and you get paid to go out and do breakdowns. Okay. Anyway, I think that's one's for you, Cindy. Possibly. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I've got no problem with doing all of that, but it was so like I said, you get paid to go out and do breakdowns, but and so you do tyre changes, put petrol in someone's car when they run out, and get them into their car when they lock their keys out, and they show you how to do all of that stuff. Well, all of that I mean, I can do anyway, and it's not open up the car for them with a brick or anything, even though sometimes it's a lot easier. But anyway, but no, they show you all how to do all of that. It's but it could be a good thing, and I think it's like, I'd like to say it's like between $30 and $40 per one that you go to. Hey Angela, how are you tonight? I think your hubby's in here somewhere. He's out there working or pretending to. But anyway, that might be something for some of you to consider, because they do it all over the country too. It's just doing those wee breakdown things. I mean, I don't know how often the requests come in, but I'll try to look all that up and maybe do a video on that. Oh yeah, and a jump start too. Yeah, I mean, you can jump it off your own motor, or if you got one of those jump boxes too. I've done a review on a small jump box that I got. It's on my car channel, but I think you'd more likely need something a bit stronger than that. One of the bigger boxes. Even though they reckon the one that I got can start diesels. It's in the boot at the minute. But you've got to keep that one charged up. And even though it does hold the charge pretty well, but I haven't looked in the last few weeks or so. But yeah, it just seems a good thing to have, but I just didn't want to go. And they wanted you to do a test. That was the other thing they wanted you to do. There was some sort of video that they wanted you to go on, and they wanted you to see you perform at doing a jump start or opening up a car to get someone's keys in, etc. Of course, if you're helping someone to get into their car because they lock the keys in the car, you've got to take some precautions on that. Take their photo ID and all that, seeing that it's their car, basically, that you're letting them into. But it's pretty easy to get into anyway. But a lot of them, a lot easier than you think, actually. But anyway, I think it's like about $30 to $40 or more. that you get per call out. And of course, you might even get a Vipian cash tip on it as well. And that again would be all over the country. I attempted DoorDash tonight, but bloody hell, the map was just grey. It didn't even go red once, or even pink. What's that? Oh, doing the car stuff. I would like to do it, but it's I don't think I'm fit enough to do it. I've been thinking about starting my own business, breaking into people's cars when they lock keys in the car. Well, hopefully when they're stood there, not when they zip and run off to go zip and call AAA or something. Come back in their car ain't now. Oh, my Dukes wants to get to 50 sales years. Oh, here we go, everybody. Is that the same on the other one? Mama Wrench, do you want that one done as well, Cindy? But anyway, everybody, if you want Dukes and needs to get to 50, at least 50 subs, and she's at 41 at the moment. So if you want to jump over to her channel, and she's here in the chat, and then try to get her up to 50, if you would. Yeah, and also try the other, and also go to her other channel. She's got Mama Wrench as well. I'm not sure what she's at on the count on that one, but if you head over to both of those channels, Dukes and Mama Wrench, and just subscribe. And she's in everybody's chats and comes in and supports everybody, just like Howard. Howard and Mary B, they always out here supporting all of us. Cindy does good and whacking the trolls. Dukes, she's a troll basher. Mama Wrench, she's got 2 Vipian troll. Duke City. When you call these companies, the customer is stuck waiting for hours to open their cars. If you're a small business, that can get. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unless you're out. Only problem with being a small business is that if you're the only one, then they're still going to be stuck there for hours. If you're out doing another job or another few jobs, because trying to get others into their cars. But I see your point. I mean, I've done it before several times. And also, if you haven't already been to, some of you already know her, is Gig Life and More, Melissa's channel. I think she was at 451 subscribers, and she's trying to get up to 500, and also trying to get watch hours too. So she could jump over to her channel as well and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Not sure who else is looking for subscribers, etc. But do let me know in the comments. Not that I have a lot of people in here to try and help, but we do what we can. I don't know if Devious Dash is on tonight. Oh, Brash Dasher, I know that he was doing. Charlie was doing the show, wasn't he? He was on at 8 o'clock. I forgot about it. Did forget. And hopefully, Dashing Grandpa's going to be on this week. I have to shoot him a message in a little bit. Yeah, no problem, Melissa. I didn't think you were still here. I thought you were off getting ready for your holiday. When does that start? Is that tomorrow or next week? Oh, Charlie's still on? Okay. I tried making it later because this is why I changed the time on it on my show because, Melissa goes on at 7 o'clock and then Charlie's on at 8, and it just seemed to be just too many people that are in the same sort of community in the same community talking about the same sort of stuff at the same time. So, I figured I'd go till 9 o'clock. How is this sub to both channels? Oh, good. I wonder if Howard would go like high five, high poor. Yeah, I can't talk about what. As Melissa's on here, I can't talk about what I asked her because we don't want to scare her. Mama Wrench, when I go into a chat, check out. It's true, they do not cost a thing. Yeah, you're right there. You could be having a dream come true. I mean, it's right. I mean, it's not that we come on here just to, particularly just to get lots of subscribers and potentially earn millions of dollars. No, we're not all Mr. Beast, I suppose, or whatever his name is. But it's good fun. It's good fun. I get to chat. Just believe me, once I get started, I chat. Hey, how you doing, Josh? How you doing, mate? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I made it out here tonight. I was late, but I made it out. I was listening to Melissa's channel on Gig Life and more, and then I did a few stop loss before we headed home. Oh, I don't know what got. I shouldn't really be having these, but Mrs. Womble's in them. I've got a box of milk duds. Hey, Tornado, how are you doing, mate? So, Josh, I was on your live show the other night, and it didn't seem like you were having a good one, mate, at all. Hopefully, it's a lot better. It would have been last night, I think. Oh, it's power right to the moon. Yeah, it's gotten a tad dark out now. And no, I'm not going to break into snoozies. No snoring allowed. I've been told I'm not supposed to snore. Scares David. And then he ends up calling Angela at whatever time in the morning. And she's calling me and texting me. Oh dear. Still melting but cool inside the car. That's good. Bloody costs a fortune though to keep flipping cool in the car, I know. Tornado on the ground in Womble's hood. Hopefully not a real one. Uh, but yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you didn't seem like you were having a good one now. I watched for a little while, gave the thumbs up and that, but seemed like you were having an issue, which is totally understandable on some of these bloody things. But go on. So I was saying earlier, um, where I commented on Melissa's channel, saying that with all the stuff that goes on with Spark, Walmart Spark, with all these dodgy, illegitimate gig workers or whatever that are there, and the same with DoorDash, etc. I think that it seems like Walmart don't really care about what's going on, and the same with Uber Eats and Grubhub and that, where you can go on Facebook and probably loads of other places to get an account. It doesn't, whether it's a driver that knows about it, it's a legit account or a made up account. I don't know, but anyway, where it could be anyone. Anyone could be renting those flipping accounts or using those accounts, and you just don't know who's walking up to your door. And I listened to just got the end of Melissa's where she was saying that it worried, with people that we go to where they're so trusting. It's like the elderly people where they want help to be taking uh, food and such inside their homes or inside their garages and that, and they really need some help at times because it gets some heavy stuff, But I'm on Walmart Spark, but I've never done anything with it. But I have delivered, bags of stuff from various places before. But it's worries me because there's some people that come up to us that they have their little kids come out that they find it exciting to come meet someone new who's delivering food to them, and they pick up the food and they take it off for them, and you just don't know who's walking up to you. And I think that with with Walmart not taking any responsibility or taking any action on this, I think that if we're that worried about it and they're not doing anything about it, then we need to go to the media. And I think the more times it's mentioned in the media, then maybe Walmart, etc., are going to take a little bit of notice because it's going to affect them, that's for sure. It will affect us, no doubt, as well, with people getting worried and not ordering. Are you two talking to each other? Lucy, I tell my lady not to do what they say. I'd rather you take my pain. Okay. You haven't got any AC at home, Cindy? Yeah, it's on the portable bloody thing at home. Thankfully, it's not been too bad as of yet, but it's coming. Just know that flipping bad heat is coming somewhere at some stage. Trying to get a bloody napkin. Yeah, safety before dollars, definitely. Follow me, mate. Someone said there's a twister up there. I don't know. I haven't seen anything. Hopefully, if anyone's close to it, it's they're safe. We haven't had any alarms going off, and I can tell you, the alarm is right over there, and I'll hear it. Hi, chat, Mama Wrench. Only got the one phone and driving into sun. Okay. One phone? I thought you had a couple of phones, Josh. We went all last year with a portable AC in there. Yeah, it's. I call them not so bloody portable. I think I'm on number 3 of those portable ACs now, and it's the one that we got one left, and they're not flipping cheap, that's for sure. All right. Thanks, Duke. Thanks for popping by, mate. Hopefully you get some good rest, and hopefully make some monies tomorrow if you're working. Three to one, blimey. I saw a video the other night of someone who went to Walmart and bought two of them, an iPhone 11, I think, and an iPhone something else. Anyway, and it was, I think, $150 for the iPhone 11, and it was with Total Wireless. I think that one was on, and it was $50 a month to be on this Total Wireless thing, and but you only had to have it for 2 months, and then they would unlock the phone that you got, and you could use it on any carrier from that. But yeah, they on the shelf at Walmart. Okay, going back, Josh. $25 a month? Wow. But is it any good? Has anyone tried Visible yet? I mean, is it that good or? Yeah, it does sound like a good deal. I see Mint Mobile, that came up earlier. I saw that on Google, and it was $15 a month. And one of the plans, and it said it's $15 a month on any of the plans, which I guess must be an introductory thing. But anyway, and even the unlimited plan was $15. So why would you even start on the flipping smaller one when you can go get the unlimited? I'm sorry to hear about that, Mama Wrench. Hopefully things get better for you. Have a cookie. Do you like that one, Angela, on Mint Mobile? Oh, Howard says Mint not good. Okay. I want to. I need to get another phone. It's 15 minutes. Wow. Oh wow! Don't like that idea. Yeah. Oh, you use Mint when you're driving around? Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes it drops out, but I know that, but it does on this one too. And we're on AT&T, so Mint is bad in Florida. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to get another phone so I can do live shows, etc. Um, I got a. I don't know if I showed you all, but I've got this little thing where it wraps around the outside of the phone, and then I got a lanyard because it's got these little things in the back where you can hook it onto. So I could hook the lanyard around there, and then I could have a mobile phone around my neck, and I could be filming wherever I went. So that's, and I can do like when I'm doing drop offs and pickups, etc. That's if I ever get any bloody work. Um, let's do this. AT&T's really bad in Florida. Crikey. I'm trying to think what it was like when we went. It's been a while. I'll figure out. I haven't had time to look into it. I went wrong. This all runs off of Verizon Max. But, oh, okay. Hmm. AT&T was great in Michigan. Okay. Yeah, I mean they can show you on the map with their coverage as much as they like, but they're not everywhere in that thing. There's lots of drop points. I mean, that hurt me on. Um, it's learning about if there's lots of dropout points in these various areas. Flipping dipstick across the roads a week. Got his little toy out. Wow, it got really dark. Mind you, it is 10:13. Josh, I can get. Uh, hey, Melissa, thanks for stopping by. And we'll don't forget, everybody, if you wasn't here before, if you haven't subscribed to Gig Life and More, pop on over to her channel, and she needs to get some more subscribers and some watch hours too. Bloody hell. I feel like putting some of those ripping bottle rockets down the exhaust of that bloody idiot's bike across the road and filling up with expandable foam. Just want to see how flipping loud the bang would be. Sweet drinks. What? Need to have a damn Starlink phone. Oh yeah, Starlink. Crikey! Can you imagine how much that would be a month? Off. That would be $115 a month, wouldn't it? Supposedly pretty bloody good service on the Starlink, but it would certainly cost a few dollars, that's for sure. Sounds like when I wake up every day, always some arse being oiled. Yeah, the arse across the road. Apparently, they're all into drugs and whatever. When they first moved in across the street, it's always been real nice in that here. And but when this lot first moved in, they got all this landscaping done. It was real flipping nice. They were spending a fortune. And then I guess can't even ride a bike. Can't ride a bike. Anyway, when and then anyway, the grandson had moved in, and I guess he was all into flipping drugs and whatever, and brought his mates over, and it was anyhow. The druggies are still hanging around, even though the flipping grandson is no longer there. But anyway, I guess it happens all over. Starlink phone makes sense, yeah. The problem with satellite phones, if you drive under a bridge, you lose service. If it's cloudy, you lose service, from what I've heard. Oh, crikey. Satellite phones are bloody expensive, though. I'll tell you what I have been looking into, and I started looking into it just yesterday, actually, was a proper hands-free car kit. And this way you get an antenna on the roof of the vehicle that's potentially going to pick up a better signal than just your bloody phone. And with a booster on it. So I've been started to look into getting those because, when I first started getting mobile phones many moons ago, I was a young kid who was doing all sorts of different things, up to all sorts of buying and selling cars, repairing cars, doing photography, renting cars out to the film companies, etc. I had all sorts of things going on, and I got into mobile phones because I needed them, and I also had a WT job, and I would go to work, and I was a service writer at this particular time, and I got on very well with everybody. And my boss, he would see me come in every day, and I'd line the phones up underneath the counter. It would just give them such a laugh. But anyway, we I had a car phone installed in one of my cars, and the phone was a lot more expensive than the bloody car was. I can tell you that. And but it always got good service. And then I carried on with been putting in car kits and such, And I actually got into selling phones as well. And we'd always put in these car kits and never really had a problem with that. So I need to figure out getting one of those car kits in here. Of course, that doesn't help when I'm off delivering to someone's house, but unless I put a flipping an extra antenna on my head or something as I'm walking down it. The problem with that, okay. Basic is $120 a month. Oh crap. All cell phone companies need to throw a party, get wasted, and have an orgy and produce a super cell phone baby. Never lose service, never run out of space, and doesn't break or crack or drown. Yeah. Most towers are with Verizon and now T-Mobile because they. Oh yeah, they bought Sprint, didn't they? Well, sometimes I think I'm better off with a tin can with a bit of string on it. Dollar bits back. Yeah, the Wally across the road with his little toy bike comes out with friends' bikes and his truck during the middle of the night, and you could hear him. He just pulls up outside of here and outside the neighbours as well, and just revs his flipping truck up. We called it at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Of course, sometimes I'm out at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and the police, they say, well, they can't go any further unless someone really puts in a complaint. I'm not complaining now. It's a bloody noise. It's a noise nuisance or whatever. For me, it doesn't matter so much because I don't have to be up very early in the daytime. But the neighbours next door, they go to work. Two young brothers, they go to work. They're always out there early. Oops. Yeah, so I ended up getting a new tyre yesterday. I was not happy. I mean, yeah, the tread was a little bit down, but that flipping nail in it didn't flipping help any. But bloody hell. But it was a used tyre with plenty of tread on it and no problems on the sidewall, so that'll work. That would do for me, that's for sure. And it was like $60 to get, so. And the gig work over here at the moment, certainly with. You mean I wasn't around last week, and this week I'm just sort of getting into things, I suppose. I've done a couple of proxy picks, and that's another thing. By the way, I'll talk about proxy picks in a minute. But proxy picks seems to be different. But luckily, it's been those two proxy picks that have come up. But proxy picks, I don't know what it is. They keep sending these things one at a time. What is it with his brain that's flipping twit across the road? There's plenty of trees around here. I wish he'd flipping find one and put his bike in with him and that. Anyway, Just want to go rent a truck and just go over there and run over them. All teams, 15 sneezes. Oh no. Are you sneezing? You got allergies or something, Cindy? I never did have allergies. Oh, sorry about that. Wendy's been sneezing a lot lately. I think she got an allergy against me. Oh, there's a prep born every minute. There it is. Hopefully allergy season will be over. Womble sounds like the proper version. Yeah. If I was younger, mate, I would have been over there by now and wrapping this geezer's head up around his wrapping his exhaust around his neck. Or ramming the bloody thing up his backside. But anyway, okay, no one wants free phone. Oh no, I'll take a phone. Let me know what you want for that, what you need for that, Mary or Howard. Am I doing a deal with Howard or Mary? Imagine Vipping. Howard must find it a bit awkward Vipping playing with the phone. I've watched some videos of the cats being left with an iPad and fishes flipping going across the screen, and they're mesmerised by the fishes on the screen, and then they're bashing the flipping fishes. Takes forever for me to upload video to edit. Uh-oh. Are you using iMovie? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. It's ghost smoke. I used to smoke, stopped 7 years ago. The house belonged to the railroad. It's well over 100 years old. So often. Oh wow, that's weird. Our house. Talking about houses, our house was built in '58, and also the home next door. It all belonged to the same family, but um, apparently this home was uh, designed and owned by Roger Maris. Is that what his name? Roger Maris? Yeah, who's some baseball bloke. Maybe it's haunted. Haunted house of a smoker. I won't get into the ghosty stuff, but even though Melissa's gone now, but We do have a few stories on that. Oh, crikey. Didn't need to put that there. Right, blast. Yeah, we got some flipping old places back home. My great uncle's old cottage, still standing. Unfortunately, no longer is. But anyway, 400 years old. His cottage was, or is still. Yeah, I think it's the station agent. He has a pocket watch, wears a blue suit, white hair and beard, rolls his own. His name is Henry. Henry the Ghost. I used to know a security guard that worked at um, Hampton Court Palace, which was King Henry VIII's home, just outside of London. And it's a very, very nice palace. It's been on Keeping Up Appearances. It's been on several shows. They do garden shows on it. It's got a great big maze and that. Sits on the side of the River Thames. Anne Boleyn's home at one stage too, till Henry got fed up with her. But anyway, this very, very nice palace. But one of the cleaning staff, she lived on the premises, and she would sit down and sit down with the Blue Lady every night to have tea. And of course, the Blue Lady was someone that lived at the palace years and years ago, apparently, and is a ghost. He had nobody, just his work. He loves his work. His arms. He likes moving the curtains. Oh, that's nice of him. He's a nosy ghost then. Wants to see what's going on outside. The Blue Lady. Yep. Yeah, every night she sit down to have a cup of tea and such with the Blue Lady. Or the Lady in Blue. No, it was a Blue Lady. But yeah, it's certainly has some stories and that around there. Stuff, all sorts of goings on at the palace at night when he's wandering around. And he wasn't crackers either. But anyway, he was a pretty sensible bloke. But I've seen ghosts before, so one lot were a bit of a shock, though, that's for sure. I suppose those are stories for a Halloween night. Blimey. But none of those ghost things didn't bother me. I know a lot of people get scared hearing about all those. When we was younger, we got into doing some of the Ouija boards. We only did it a few times, but crikey. Certainly some stories on those I can tell you. I'm filling my drink up with some ice. I'm not shaking all the monies that I made from DoorDash around. We've got a lot of old homes in England that certainly have a few tales to tell, I can assure you. We have a few people that didn't want to leave, no doubt. They just want to stay and keep around people, I suppose. Well, is it just me, or is some people on YouTube just being real sarcastic lately? I don't know. Didn't notice if anyone was sarcastic on here. What do you mean? Since my cardiac incident and procedure, I've become aware of those around us we can't normally see. I hear in my head info for a random person from someone past. I've seen ghosts since I was young. Yeah. Yeah, the first time I ever saw a ghost, I was probably about 7. No, I was later than that. Probably about 9 or 10. And I was at home, and my dad was at work, and it was when we was downstairs. We had lodgers then. Anyway, so my dad would go to night work and that, and there'd always be someone at the house. But my uncle, one of my uncles, was in hospital at the time, and then I woke up, opened my eyes, and I saw my uncle in front of me. I was like, and it was so vivid, and I called out for him, and he was just stood there smiling, and then just waving. And when my dad came home, I told him what had happened, and then we got a call from my aunt saying that my uncle had passed away that night. That was rather an eerie feeling. And of course, I was a kid then, so it was a little bit odd, I suppose, in a way. Devious, you're 100% on point. Everybody has bugs jammed up their arse. I know you didn't say arse, but anyway. Yes, some people have been absolute idiots. Oh wow, got 14 likes. Yay. Howard, do and I do and I don't. It's a double-edged sword for me. Says 15 on mine. Oh, 15? Oh, okay. I've got 14 on mine. Maybe it's just not updated. Ouch. Don't know it. Huh? Maybe if I click on it, it does something. Don't do anything then, does it? Only does that for you. I know the live shows get a lot of views on them. It said there was like 450 views or something on it yesterday. 515. Oh, okay. One hasn't turned up yet on my end. AT&T service, I suppose. Says there's 4 people in the chat and 14 thumbs ups. Still muggy there. Yeah, it's cool, but it's not brilliant. It's the van says it's 76 degrees out, but the van tends to not be correct sometimes. I could pull out the driveway and it could be 77. I'll go down one end of go to that traffic light and it'll be, I don't know, 80. And then I could go to the other traffic light and it'll be 78 or something. I don't know, it's crazy. Has anybody heard from Sheila? Yeah, Sheila was on Melissa's channel earlier on. Haven't seen her in here as of yet, but she may well have gone to sleep by now. But yeah, she was on Melissa's channel just before this on Gig Life for More, David. I saw her in the chat. Did the storm affect you, David, down there, or yourselves? I haven't watched the news so much, so I tend to try and avoid it. But I catch things every now and again. I just turned on the jumbo airplane jet fan. Sounds like Logan Airport on the tarmac. But man, does it make my hair and night dress look like a Beyonce video? I don't know what's Beyonce, but okay. So Hurricane didn't take. I don't. Yeah, presume not. Presume she was okay. I know that she didn't do her live show last night, but because she was getting over the hurricane aftermath. But no, she was on in the live show earlier. Not that bit of horror. It's good. Sheila lost a tree in her front garden, but thank God it didn't hit her out the air. She said she would be back on YouTube on Sunday. Okay. No, but somehow her tree got turned over. I think it may be a tornado hit, because 70-mile-an-hour winds don't do that. Oh, okay. Well, good to hear that she's there. I'm going to have to go and check out the community posts. And I'm so far behind on catching up on videos. So far behind. But hopefully she's alright. Hopefully Lizzie and Charlie are okay too. Oh, okay. The tree's weird. How it's sat. It's like perfectly round in the grass. Is it touched? Oh, okay. It's a different thing, isn't it? You know, I've seen the aftermath of tornadoes here on the telly, but when we had one that had gone through Kansas City and north area of Kansas City, I'm going to say about 12 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, we went up to see it. One of the news anchors, his home got flattened on that or got demolished in all of that. And it got close to our to Wendy's parents' house. And in fact, her dad was out the top window out of his office watching the thing head towards him. And but luckily it turned before it came across the field to go visit them. But anyway, but seeing the aftermath in person, because I hadn't experienced that back home. We never had tornadoes back home, so I thought. But anyway, we did have a few. In fact, one landed in London maybe about 10 years ago. Anyway, but yeah, seeing it in person, it's a whole different thing, isn't it? You see it on the telly, and I guess maybe it doesn't look so real or something when it's on the telly or on the news, but to see it in person and actually visualize that this great big flipping metal box has just been moved by a bit of wind, and this home that was here is now a pile of sticks basically, but the home next door is perfectly fine. It's just mind-boggling when you see it in person. I don't know if you all experienced that when seeing it in person, but to me it was mind-boggling. It still is, and it just hit me a whole lot flipping more seeing it in person rather than just seeing it on the telly. Because when it's on the telly, I suppose it's just, I don't know. I mean, you see stuff on the telly and it just doesn't look real. I presume that's what it is. But anyway, seeing it right in front of your eyes, a whole different thing. At least that's what it was like for me. The picture of it, that tree looked young, roots weren't so deep. I mean, the dog didn't wake her up, crikey. I'm a knuckle-headed New Englander. The weatherman says hurricane, and we go down to the beach and play run from the killer waves. Yeah, I've seen some of those on the telly too. Oh, good grief. But to be fair, I've been right on the flipping rocks of Land's End, right on the tippy toe of England or the UK. And when the waves have been coming in, I've been right there on as far as I could get on the rocks. And the waves have been splashing, not with a tornado or a storm, but They were certainly splashing in. I remember that as a kid, like a little nutcase I was. I wanted to get to the very tip of England, and I did. Got as close to America as I could from the very tip of England without swimming. I did get wet though. But it was all good fun. Crazy kid. I survived. Obviously. My old city, it's called Linshaw Drive. Some points of it are high up from the beach ground. But when a storm comes in, oh well, not so high after all then. Crikey. Well, the flipping waves are that flipping high. I do like being by. I do love being by the beach when you can hear all the waves crashing, even when there's been storms. Even when the storms have been there. I had a flat down by the beach on the south coast of England for a while, and it was higher up. I couldn't live there now because there was too many steps to it, but it was so relaxing. Just have the windows open and just listen to the thunderstorms across the waters, and listen to the waves all night long and just drift off. I'd get fed up in London. I'd get pissed off in London, driving or whatever in the middle of the night, and just go off down at the coast and just take a walk along a moonlit beach. Like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, it'd be me walking down a moonlit beach. But to be fair, it was only a 55-mile drive from London to the beach, so I didn't care about that. I obviously enjoyed that. Yeah, it's actually quite nice to see it. You know that there's a potential potentially bad, but I think if you knew it was going to be, your senses would go up if it was going to be that bad. I think, but I would quite often go down to the beach at night and just sit there and watch it. And when I had the flat, it was what, four up on the flat. So full floor. Yeah, full floor. I was on the full floor of the flat, and it would just overlook the beach. That a place called Littlehampton. Anyway, and yeah, got a good view from now. But when I drive down from London, I just like sit in the back of the car and watch it, or sit on the bonnet of the car, or go and sit on the beach on one of the sea breakers. I have a built-in barometer. I can tell when the storms are coming. Yeah, the barometer's a fun flipping thing to have. Just seeing the lightning and all that go on out in the distance, and just listening to the ripping waves crashing against, and the thunderstorm in the back. In fact, I've got a playlist of what's it on? It's one of them sleepy things that I've got on there, sleep aid things that I did have on there. Actually, I think I've deleted it now. Anyway, I've done a mix on it where it's got the waves are crashing against the shoreline. There's a thunderstorm in the distance, and you've got a crackling fireplace as well mixed in, and the cat purring. Yeah, it doesn't take long for me to fall asleep when I listen to that. I think like I had it on for about 15 minutes or something for it to play, sometimes longer. But it wouldn't take me very long before I was like, gone. Next thing I know, it was time to wake up. I was watching one of the car shows that I watched yesterday. I saw it, and I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Good Morning YouTube. Anyways, it's the bloke that does it. He has a car show called Hoovy's Garage. And he's down in Wichita in Kansas. Anyhow, him and his girlfriend started this Good Morning YouTube. They do it every morning, and they've got a cat. I don't know where the cat came from, but anyway, the cat comes and sits on the table at times, and ginger and white thing, and she just wanders around and does whatever she wants to do on the table, and watches him, and sits there and watches the camera bloke do that. And anyway, I guess it's had kittens now, and he was bringing out the kittens and putting the little tiny kittens on the table. Saw that yesterday. Kitty cat flipping squeaky. We lived on a 3rd floor when I was young. Front room had a huge picture window. Parents' room. They keep their bed by the window. Lay on the bed, head on the windowsill, watch the storm roll in. Yes. Yeah, definitely all kitties. Yeah, that was always good. Good to just watch the stuff. And when Mrs. Womble and Wendy and I went to Canada, went to Niagara Falls. It was our first wedding anniversary, and we went up to Niagara Falls and we stayed in the hotel. I think it was the Marriott. That's right opposite the falls, and I don't know what floor we was on. We was up there, and it had this big screen telly, and it was a very nice room in it, very well packed out and whatever with stuff in it. But it had this great big window that overlooked the falls, and they changed the different colour lights and all that. And you just have to, just watch that. There was no need for a bloody telly. You could just watch the ripping the falls change colour, and you could hear the flipping stuff going on. Hey Charlie, how are you? Have you just finished or? Did you just finish the live show, Charlie? Oops. But yeah, the Niagara Falls was a nice place to go visit, that's for sure. Oh yeah, you're moving soon. When are you moving? Uh, yeah, the fun of moving. Yeah, I don't recommend that. Try moving from one country to another. It's definitely been an emotional roller coaster. How long's that place been your home for, Charlie? I'm behind on all the videos. I need to moving in 2 weeks, roughly. Have to be out. Oh bloody hell! Bloody hell! There seems to be never enough time to flipping move. Seven years, collected a lot of stuff from parents though. I've collected a lot of stuff from parent. Well, Wendy's parents, and stuff from my dad from back home, and I don't know what stuff we've got in our house. I would dread the day that we would move from here. I mean, there's still boxes we've got that are still unpacked that are in the back cave or the basement. I call it the back cave. And when we moved in here, Wendy had been at the duplex for I don't know how many years before that, but we filled up the back of a U-Haul truck very well. It's not a fun thing to do. Even in just 7 years, I'm sure you got a lot of memories there. Wow, so noisy or something. Some nights you can hear people snoring out there. I'm sure I'm ready for a fresh start. Yeah, a deadline certainly makes it a lot more emotional, I'm sure. Waking up tired. Well, hopefully the new place is good for you. Hopefully the move works out well for you, Charlie. I think if you surround yourself with a lot of positive people or people that are thinking of you, then that'll help. You're moving pretty far away, don't you? Where are you moving to? I thought just. We only wish. Hey, no problem, mate. I've been there. Moving is not much fun, especially with lots of memories behind there. Small town out of Vancouver, Washington. Oh, you're moving over to there? Oh, right. You'll be near a devious dasher then, possibly. I don't know how big Washington is, but anyway. Isn't that where he is? I thought that's where he was at that way. Oh, excuse me. A 2 hour drive. Wow. Which is not very long over here. I don't know why you call it a 2 hour drive. Why you say the hours? I mean, some people drive faster than others, so. I mean, someone told me that it was about a 2.5 hour drive to Columbia from, not Columbia, Columbia, Missouri from here. And yet I did it in an hour. Well, I did it in a lot quicker than that. Somehow or other. Maybe the wind got behind the vehicle and pushed me along down I-70 a bit quicker. I don't know. What? It was not me. The wind pushed me. They are. They are just suggestions. You are correct. They are just a suggestion. Sometimes you have to clear the vehicle out. It's been driving around town so many miles that sometimes they just need a little bit of a clear out. And I-70 or whichever hipping motorway that you got near you, or an open road where no one else is on at the time, it helps to clear it out just a little bit. But only do it when no one's around. That's why all these new cars, a lot of these new cars, have got such large you can go so fast in the damn things, but it makes no sodding sense. I mean, I took a car to when I was working at the car dealership, the Dodge dealership, Dodge Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, and they had these cars that are just so overpowered, and it makes no bloody sense why to have such a car that's got that much power in it, because you can't flipping do the speed that that car is capable of on a public road, at least, or at least not while someone's looking. But anyway, but I took this one to Wichita, and it was what was it? I drove a Hellcat. I know that was the Challenger, and then I got then I had that bloody Charger, this super fast shipping Dodge Charger, and I brought it home, and there was no room in the garage to park the bloody thing, and it was so loud, and I had to be up very early in the morning to take it down to Wichita. So I brought it home and parked all our various vehicles around it so no one could steal it. And I called the neighbours and said, I apologise now, because when I start this shipping car up in the morning, you're going to hear it. Good evening, how are you doing? Anyway, and it was so bloody loud when you started it, even without revving the damn thing. Anyhow, it did go well. Hurt and a little sick. I'm sorry about that. Why are you hurt? What happened? Oh, Mama Wrench. What I think about it. I was trying to read the rest of your reply email, and if you do see that person that comes in, I'll try to remember to reply to you. But if you do see that one younger person to come in, you're welcome to just cut them off. Please don't judge me, but I think I ate a salad in my fridge that I think was expired. Well, that's fine. As long as it wasn't expired enough that it was growing some legs and trying to knock on the fridge door to come out. It was that old. That's not good. No, definitely not good. Just going fine, thank you. I haven't eaten an expired salad, but I did have a flipping dodgy McDonald's earlier, which is not a good idea. I never been a flipping fan of McDonald's. Yeah, I decided to have one because it was a cheap meal, and yeah, never again. They live up to the name called McShite. Uh, do you have a good? Did I have a good 4th of July? Uh, yeah, I think it was okay. How about yourself? Was your one good? Said it got pretty noisy. I mean, people was letting off fireworks everywhere. It was all right. Oh, that's good. Did you have some fireworks that day, or did you go watch a display somewhere? Got some fireworks on that day. Oh, we had a lot of fireworks around here, even though the weather wasn't that brilliant, as I recall. Yeah, because they stopped a few shows and that because we'd had bad weather the night before. Grounds was absolutely saturated, but it still didn't stop a lot of people from setting them off, and are still setting some off. Some that are so flipping big they rock the house. So, Josh, if you're still in there, are you working tonight? Or are you taking the night off? Some people are still blowing up fireworks at where I am. Oh, yeah, they do here too. Whereabouts are you? And they do them at stupid times as well, like in the early hours of the morning. I don't know why. Maybe they think that'll wake everybody up. Yeah, yes. Oh, right. That's a pity that Vipin 2 phones went out. Where did you say I got to go to and send you a message from Mary? I'm sorry, but I prefer not to tell where I am. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, they're setting them off around here, that's for sure. Although that being said, I haven't heard one yet tonight since I've been here, or I haven't noticed one. Yeah, he went from having 3 phones down to 1. Good grief. Yikes. I think he said that he had 2 broke. Is that what he said? I thought that's what he said. Bad luck. Oops. Get off tonight. Got work in the morning. Well, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night yourself, and hopefully work goes well for you. Email you. Okay. Is it okay? Ray going to head out. Had an early doctor appointment today. You kicking your ass. I haven't slept in a couple of days. Oh wow. Hopefully you get some catch up on some sleep, Cindy. So I'm gonna do a cold shower and lay in front of the fan. Well, hopefully you feel better. And have a good night. Go to my channel description, scroll down. There's the email. Oh, okay. Alright, I will do that. On the Howard one or your other one? Howard. Okay. Okay. Oh, Mr. Howard. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be good to get a phone to do that with. They both had the emails. Okay. Alright. I just have flipping visions of Howard sending an email back now. Howard just made his email this morning. Oh, he's a clever kitty. Does he sit down? I just have visions of Howard replying to the email now. I'm running one of my phones on 4G and one of my phones on 5G. Oh, wow. 4G must be a bit slower now. Remember, he has Tums. Yeah, Tums. Yeah. Takes a little bit of time then. Tums. Have you seen that video? There's a video series of a cat that does cooking. I've seen him do cooking. He does some funny flipping videos. This cat, but yeah, he does some cooking. I do get caught up in these videos. And Ted the Northern Cat. I did watch a couple of his videos yesterday, and one this morning actually. Seems to be a lot of motorbikes around. But yeah, I do enjoy watching the cat videos. And what's up? There's another one. What's that? Oh, I haven't seen Layla the boxer with his sister Luna. I haven't seen that one for a while. I need to go and look at that. Not cats, but dogs. But they're so funny together. And then there's that other dog. that's got his room inside the wall. Have you seen that one? He's a retriever. And there's 12:25. What time is it? Holy crap. Yeah, I think. Oh, David, this looks like a sleep in the van video. No, it's not going to be a sleep in the van video. I don't know if I'm going to release that video of me vipping on camera going. I watched that video, crikey, I can't believe I did that. It was about 6 months ago, I think the timestamp on it said. Well, thanks for popping by, Mary and Howard. Hope you get a good rest, and I'll shoot you an email in a little while. You ran it? Well, hopefully you get some rest, and hopefully tomorrow, if you're working, you'll make some good monies and have a safe day. So good night. Are you still at work, David? Are you going to be working all night, or have you finished, or getting ready to finish? No, I won't be sleeping in the van. It's a bloody annoying little fly or something in here. Bastard. I will definitely not be sleeping in the van. Till 6 a.m. Oh, yikes. What time did you start? 6 p.m. Was it a 12-hour shift, or did you start after that? Yeah, the live show at your home the other night. It certainly worked a lot better when you went and done it on the laptop. I don't know why there was such a difference, but the GoPro certainly didn't enjoy it. 6 or 12-hour shift, yikes. Yeah, I've done those long shifts before through the night. We used to do from 7 o'clock till 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. But invariably, the cab office would give me a call and say, Ray, can you pick someone up on the way in? You go to the airport and pick someone up, and then we'll let you go home early. Leave at 4:40 p.m. It takes an hour to get from to and from work. She aches. When I worked out of London, I know that I lived outside of London. Excuse me, and the cab office would give me a call and say, "Would you pop over to Heathrow Airport on your way in and pick someone up? Or can you? I know it's a bit early and when your shift. Can you go? Can you get up and go pick someone up?" Like, oh, crap. And then they say, "Oh, we'll let you go early in the morning." And then the morning would come and they say, "Oh, well, can you just go do this one and help us out? while you're up in London dropping someone off at the BBC, can you wait an hour and pick this person up and bring them back this way? So a 12-hour shift would turn out to be 14, 15, 16 hours or something stupid. So it could be long bloody hours. Those would be so much fun to do. But during the middle of the night, like between 2 o'clock, 2 and 2:30, 4 o'clock, say 4:30, there wouldn't be a whole lot happening. Unless it was a weekend, then we'd get a lot more at the weekend. Hey mate, how are you doing? The Nerd in Motion is here. How are you doing today? Early for you, isn't it? Are you out in the truck or you got a day off today? I like your studio, by the way. I'm okay, just getting ready for work. Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched the video of your making of your studio. A great place to get away from it all. But you finally got your truck license, which is good, and sounds like you're using it as well. I'm behind on some videos. I was off all of last week because, well, I weren't well, and I just didn't do anything with YouTube. Didn't do a lot of anything actually. Yeah, it looks a nice little place to hang out. Plenty of insulation in there, so hopefully you don't hear a lot of commotion. Looks like you've done it out well. Yeah, thanks, mate. It was just, I don't know what was up with me. I know I'm still not completely fit in there, but I've been trying to get into work, but there ain't a lot of work going on and doing the gig work, at least. I've done a few photography assignments, but that's about it. Oops. Thinking that probably didn't help, but anyway. So have you got anywhere special to drive to today, or won't you know till you get into work? I should do this. There you go. There's a moderator as well now. The Nerd in Motion. For those that have not heard of the Nerd in Motion, he's actually a bloke who's in England. Just got his HGV license, which is heavy goods vehicle, so he can drive the big old lorries around. And So go over to his channel. He's got some great videos on that. And also the one where he's done out his studio as well. That's interesting how he's done all of that. I mean, there's not many people on here now to promote you to, but dude. But yeah, it's just no problem, mate. You're a mod. Yes, you are. Just put you as a mod. You've gone blue. You're like a Smurf now, mate. Smurf in motion. Yeah, it's about 11:30 here. 11:35. Bit on the dark side out here. Bloody dark, actually. You them bloody crickets or whatever it is in the background. Noisy damn things. Very dark, yeah, very dark. It's crazy. I thought we were supposed to be getting some bloody bad weather, but still haven't had any, which I suppose is good. And what's it? It's what, 6:30, about 7 in the morning for you, right? No, hang on, I'm on about 6 hours. Yeah. Yesterday all we had was rain. Well, it's usual. I got used to it being lots of rain when I was growing up over there. I find it so funny when I first came here, or even now, a bit of drizzle comes down. We went to a show. It was an outdoor show, and Santa Calagon. It's like a fall show, I think, some end of summer, and anyhow, they were doing this show not too far away, outdoor festival, excuse me, and R5, okay, and a little bit of drizzle came down. That's all it was, and everybody scattered. It's like, why are they moving so bad? Just, I don't know. Like they all think that they're bloody gremlins or something. Of course, we're used to it, so we don't bother about it. So, do you do the same route every day, or do you do different routes, or if you do you not find out where you're going until you get to the to work? Seems like you're enjoying it though. Yeah, different start for every day, but similar routes. Do you generally have to go far? You love it, yeah. I bet you do, crikey. I mean, buddy, I could drive up to a 7.5 ton legally back home, but that was the same with any of the bloody the licenses back then. But it was and then I got my other licenses as well. But yeah, just on a standard license, you could drive up to a 7.5 ton. Bloody ridiculous, really, if you think about it. Someone that can drive a flipping little Mini who drives a little Mini every day can suddenly jump into a 7.5 ton flipping whatever flipping vehicle and try driving that. But normally half an hour away, but a few 2-hour trips. But still, I mean, you're enjoying it, so do you think that you'd want to do the long distance driving? Like maybe take some loads outside of England, or just stay in England and do it, or the UK. All right, mate. Well, thanks for popping in. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you have a good day at work, and hopefully it's a safe one for you. And you, mate. Thanks for popping by. Have a safe day at work. Out. Cheers, mate. So, David, you still in here? Sleep in the van video. Jeez. No, definitely not going to be sleeping in van. Well, I hope not to be sleeping in the van. Although yesterday, when they took the van to went to dialysis, and I was so tired. She stayed. I stayed home when she went to that, and but I had so much flipping problems trying to sleep that I ended up taking um, a sleeping pill. And oh my word, those finally kicked in. And then I get a call from Wendy. I think it was about, I'm not even sure what time it was, to be fair. And those tablets had just kicked in, and I was like, I couldn't hardly talk properly. And she was calling to say, now bearing in mind the dialysis place is about 10 miles from here. And she called me and said that she got a flat tire. Bloody hell. I've got no other vehicle to get to you. So she ended up getting AAA, and well, I think we might have said about it in the live stream last night, but anyway, I'm glad that she was able to, that AAA actually got out there pretty quick and was able to get the tire on, and so she could get home. I mean, there was people out there that she knew, so it wasn't like she was in a dodgier area anyway, not by any state, but it was good that she was able to get home, they were able to get it done, and she could find her way home pretty quick. But anyway, I think I'm going to close up now. I'm not sure who's in here still, so I think I'll end the stream. Thanks for everybody for being here. Someone else has just popped in. Just as I was going to do that. And hopefully, and don't forget, I mean, whoever's in there watching, there's several great channels to go and join up with. Mama Wrench and Ma Dukes and Dashing Dink and Gig Life and more. All need new subscribers. So if you could go to any of those channels, that would be, or all of those channels would be wonderful. Big Free Dashing will need also need subscribers, and Howard McKitty and Mary B too. All of those need subscribers, and watch ours too. Watch a few of their videos, and don't forget. I mean, if you're, it doesn't cost you any money to subscribe to these channels. To all these people that give out such great content, probably much better content than I have been doing, but it's just go ahead and join those, and I'll put links down below to everybody too. I normally put a list of channels that I watch or that we watch, so just click on their names and go visit their channels, take a look at all their take a look at their videos, and just subscribe to the channels, like a few of their videos, or like a lot of their videos, and it all helps the channels grow. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks all for popping by, and I hope I'll be back on next Tuesday, all being well, at 9 o'clock, and or 9 o'clock ish. I say ish because I'm never that early, never on time. Some days I might even be earlier a day. Anyway, thanks for popping by, everybody, and I hope you all have a great night, rest of your night, and hope you all have a safe week. Cheers for watching. Ta-da.